Hello, hello, hello. Inspirational Guidance Tarot here to do messages for Virgo. Virgo, how you doing? I hope all is well with you. As you know, messages may not resonate with you. Please check out your moon and your rising sign. I'm hoping that it's still something here that will guide you or encourage you in some type of way if you find yourself in a situation or a circumstance from what I state. If you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Cross watcher as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. We all need to hear something, okay? We need to get guidance from somewhere. Somebody. I ain't even mad. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Those that have been here with me, thank you for hanging in. Thank you for tuning in. And as you already know, I just get right into the messages. They are timeless. I do not have any dates, any specific time where this is going to happen, may possibly happen. I can't predict that. Okay, but what I will tell you is I'm hoping that it resonates with you now. It's a situation that you're going through that I'm able to help encourage you or advise you into giving you a little bit of inspiration, okay, and moving forward in your situation or comfort you in any way that I can, okay? That is my whole goal here. All right, these messages are for Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. All right. And it's for Virgo. Okay. Virgo, you have the 8 of water. Sorry about the glare, guys. You have justice. And you have the Ace of Earth. So, Virgo, what I'm seeing right now at this time is either you are moving away from someone, something, some type of situation that you had to weigh the scales on. Okay? That you had to pretty much balance out or bring balance to, or justice is involved in some form of fashion with the law when it comes down to possibly some type of finances, a new beginning, or grounding yourself. You could be also waiting on some type of justice, some type of inheritance, some type of finances. You could be awaiting the arrival of that as well. Okay. You could be waiting on some news when it comes down to a home, when it comes down to your stability, moving from one house to another home. And the justice is pretty much here to say it is now here or will be balancing out when it comes down to your stability. 8 of water is normally walking away, walking towards something else, leaving behind one thing to go to another thing, or awaiting the arrival for your ships to come in elsewhere. Taking that road alone, not focusing on what's now behind you, but focusing on what it is that's in front of you and what it is you want to create moving forward. This again could be about finances. Looking at the chest here on this card, it's bubbles in it. Okay, it could be a lot of creative endeavors, a lot of creative ideas as well that you're trying to balance out that can bring in some financial security or abundance for you. But I'm going to go ahead and put some clarification on it, Virgo. Virgo. This could be someone also coming out of jail, starting a new beginning, grounding themselves, getting themselves grounded as well. could be someone also walking away from a karmic situation. It could be because of finances, and is now grounding themselves. You could be dealing with a Libra, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Can also be air here. Yeah, I did say that, Libra. Okay, Virgo. Okay, Virgo. All right. Eight of water, Virgo. Okay, Virgo, you have the Empress. You have the Nine of Swords. I'm sorry, you can't see him. You have the Two of Swords. Justice again. And you have the Devil. So Virgo, this could be a relationship, a creative idea, something that also be a pregnancy. Could be someone that's actually thinking about terminating a pregnancy, making the decision, have been in their head about the situation, hoping that the decision that they choose is going to be just and fair for everyone that's involved, and needing to go ahead and free themselves of whatever is holding them back to make the decision, or whatever is holding them back to not make the decision. Okay, and someone's walking clearly away from that. This can also be some type of creative idea, something someone was trying to birth out, some type of anything business, an investment, a job, whatever that is creative for you. You were making a decision about that. You pretty much been in your head about it for a very long time when it came down to it. Very conflictual at the time. Just trying to just trust your present moment, steadfast before moving forward, needing to speak the truth to yourself in fairness, having the clear understanding of which way you're going to go, and if you're going to go ahead and move forward, not allowing anyone or anything or these thoughts to hold you back from creating what it is that you want to create for yourself. Okay, underneath the deck was the Two of Pentacles. Again, making a decision. Okay, calmly deciding which direction you actually want to go in. If this has anything to do with a relationship, Virgo, then this was a wonderful woman who was very stable, who was very loving. It's been a lot going on between the two of you. A decision has clearly been made when it came down to the two of you to bring balance to the situation in a way of moving away from each other, because you have the understanding clearly, Virgo, that you two are dangerous together. And that's in a way of not very healthy for each other. Okay, clarify justice for Virgo. Justice for Virgo. Okay, we have the Lover's card. You could have been dealing with a Gemini. We have the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Again, we have the Hermit card, and we have the Five of Cups. So the Justice is here to say that whatever this connection was about, Justice is here to say someone here is moving along, going within, trusting their heart, following what it is that they know already to be true. Excuse me, making that commitment to go ahead and move forward when it comes down to going within about the situation, when it comes down to their own path. Underneath the deck is the Two of Wands. Okay, focusing on clearly what it is that they want to make happen for themselves. Someone here is clearly in their mind about it. This could actually be you. Looking at someone who's very loving, looking at someone that you may have been in a commitment with, as I said before, and you're kind of standing there and you're saying, I do want to possibly get back with this person, move forward with this person, but then there's a need to understand it more clearly and understand that When is a good time to move forward? Because right now may not be that time, because there's a need for someone to go within and follow their own path, you or the other person, or one person may be doing that and the other person may need to do it also, because again, over here, you two aren't that healthy for each other. Okay, is what I'm seeing. And you have justice twice to balance out the scales. So moving away may just be the justice that's needed for the both of you guys, for you both to actually move away from the situation, move away from each other, because you're not healthy for each other. It keeps someone in their mental state, and when they're in this mental state and looking at what was and what is not anymore, is keeping someone stagnant, is keeping someone stuck. Okay, there's a need to focus on it says to focus on what you want to make happen, and that's still a need for you to go within, having that clear understanding of what it was that happened between you two. Okay, what is this devil energy really about? What is this toxicity about? Is it toxicity with you and this person together? When you two guys are together, are you just too toxic for each other? Okay, is it you or the other person who has some things going on within themselves that they need to actually follow their own path and get their own enlightenment and their own awakenings by going through many other life lessons before maybe coming back and allowing divine timing to play part and role in that? Ace of Earth for Virgo. Messages for Virgo. Ace of Earth. We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Five of Wands. There you go. So when it comes down to this stability, this groundedness, I would have thought this would have been finances. This is more about, I'm sorry, that's not the Five of Wands, that's the Four of Wands. Basically, it's stability. Okay, this is about stability. This is about a marriage. This is about a loving connection that was very wish fulfillment. That was a Two of Cups. This is like a soulmate energy here. I'm sorry, it's the glare. You can't see it. I keep putting the cards up like you can see it. But it's understanding your worthiness of love. It's understanding this connection. It's understanding that this person you love very dearly. This person you wanted to create with. This person that you may have had children with this person as well. Okay, it may have been a long strain of connection between you two, but it's a very deep bond. Okay, and the Nine of Cups is here to say that the understanding when it comes down to stability is understanding the way it's flowing right now. Okay, right now, as it was a wish fulfillment, as it may still be a marriage, it may still be some type of connection here with this person, but at the end of the day, the justice here to say the only balance that's going to happen and how that's going to happen is if you're trusting you. Okay, following your knowing to make a commitment to yourself. Okay, when it comes down to when the time is right to move forward, when it comes down to where it is your heart lies, how it is that you want to move forward, there's a need for someone to clearly go within. You're showing up in your own reading. I believe that's the Hermit for you. Okay, when it comes down to this person that's very stable, very loving, you're making a decision on, they're very toxic for you, you're very toxic for them, or when y'all together, you're just in the toxic, it's just very unhealthy for you guys. Okay, there's a need for you to create things naturally now moving forward. There's a need for you to go ahead and make decisions for yourself. Okay, and trust the outcome of that. Is a need for you to start speaking fairness to yourself. Start speaking the truth to yourself in this situation when it comes down to this particular person, place, or thing. I'm going to leave it like that. But what I'm seeing here is this is clearly a relationship. The justice is here to say, trust your knowing, follow your heart. Virgo, you know what it is, clearly what it is that you have to do when it comes down to this relationship. Either making a head over heart decision about this person, going within about it, knowing how to move forward, or manifesting how to move forward. Okay, when it comes down to your stability, because this could, again, be a marriage. It can be something that was wish fulfillment. It can be something that was loving. Okay. It was open. It was beautiful. It was filled. The connections were filled. It's a lot of what you went through filled you up. You went through a lot of things. Y'all filled up a lot of cups together. Okay, you've been through some things with this person. Okay, and there's a need now to probably focus more on yourself and where it is that you want to go. What direction you want to go in. Because again, underneath the deck is the Two of Cups. Okay, this can actually, again, be a soulmate. It can actually be a karmic soulmate. Okay. You can also have it here where this was a past thing. You moved away from one situation. Okay, justice came in, and when it came down to a particular person, you're making a head over heart decision to move forward with something else, someone else, or you have your eye on someone else, and that may be the justice coming to the relationship and how it's seen. Okay, and then it's moving forward into a grounded, stable relationship, because this can be someone who's single and someone that you're looking at. You are the other person. You both could be single. This other person could be single. Okay, and you could be looking at this person as being very grounded, very stable, a new beginning when it comes down to creative endeavors as well. That's emotions and passion, emotionally invested and passionately invested into what's new right now, because this person coming in may feel like a two of cups to you, and all of this that I'm discussing, that you could have already walked away from something that was very stable, making that decision because it was very toxic for you. The balance came in, justice came in to say, listen, we're going to go ahead and break this down. You came in to say, look, no more. Okay, I'm making a head over heart decision. I'm going ahead with what it is that I know. I'm following my heart. Okay, because I'm tired of feeling bogged down. And I'm going to move when the time is right for me with this connection that I'm actually looking at. Right now, I'm taking time for myself to go within, think about things, and follow my own path. Because I have a new grounded beginning when it comes down to someone that I'm looking towards opening up to. Or I'm grounded because the universe is bringing me in all these beautiful things. Okay, and I'm going ahead and I'm being more trusting with life and moving forward alone. Okay, even though it's a two of cups energy. And the two of cups could just be deeply just with yourself, just knowing your worth and your value to move forward. Okay, Virgo? Is what I'm getting here. The number 11 could be very significant to you as well. Again, let me say, gotta make a 2, right? Partnerships. Understanding that you're not alone. You also had the 4 of Wands, which is the 11-11 as well. So the number 11 could be very significant to you. 11 days, 11 weeks, 11 months, 11 years, and 11 minutes. At 11 o'clock. Okay. I don't know. But the number 11 is here. Definitely. So it's 9 and 9. 9 of cups and 9 of swords. 2 of cups and 2 of swords. 2911. Play it down. If you're into that. Virgo. Messages for Virgo. Messages for Virgo. Oh, all right. Underneath the deck, don't let your past hold you back. And we just had this discussion. It says bring love into the situation. Your dreams need a practical plan. So you moving forward needs a practical plan. How you're going to move forward, getting out of a situation, bringing love to the situation is pretty much for me is bringing love to yourself. Loving you when it comes down to this situation where you're moving away from or is keeping you bogged down or you want to move into something else. Moving into something else is going to need a plan. Okay, it's not just your dreams. It's what you want to create. It's what it is that you want to birth out. Okay, it's what it is that emotionally fulfills you, that you're looking towards. It's going to need a plan, something that you're mindful about, something that you're putting together, something that you're strategically planning. It's or thinking about. It's going to need a practical plan. Getting out of something, moving away from someone, it still needs a plan. Going within about it and following your own path. Writing down your thoughts. Writing down what it is that you need, writing down what it is you need to share with yourself, writing down how do you see yourself moving forward, what it is that you need to do to climb up out of this, how to get up out of this, whatever that is for you. You're going to have to plan it. Okay, there's a need for you to plan it thoroughly. Bringing love into the situation is pretty much of having that respect and love for yourself, understanding what it is that you value, understanding your value and your worth, and also having forgiveness is also having compassion and showing love to the other person. Okay, if either you or the other person, okay, or both of you, having that compassion and that love for that person. Okay, to just say, look, I don't. It is what it is. Okay, I moved away. I'm moving away. Okay, and I just can't look back to that anymore because of how it made me feel, how toxic or unhealthy that we were, and I'm moving on in this situation. Okay, and this situation is a little bit more fulfilling for me. Is either that situation where it's another person and you're grounding yourself, have new financial security, you have someone who really cares about you, it's passion, it's emotions there, and you're moving forward with this person. Okay, or it's yourself. You're loving you. You're open to the universe, and what the universe is bringing in for you is very rich, fulfilling. You're trusting the universe to go ahead and carry you along the way, and you're not focusing on the outcome or where you will end up. You're just looking out for your ships to come in and going ahead and manifesting what you got to manifest, balancing things out with yourself, getting grounded with yourself, focusing on your coin, and moving forward, Virgo. And that's what bring love into the situation is meaning here for me. Okay, when it comes down to me giving you the messages. And again, at the bottom of the deck, it said, do not let your past hold you back, understanding that you are good enough. Okay, so let's go ahead and move forward to Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, oracles for Virgo. And this could be you or the other person too, Virgo. Okay? Someone's looking out for their ships to come in to see where they could create somewhere else. Made a decision when it came down to something very toxic that they had to bring balance to by leaving the situation. Bringing just to the situation to love themselves, making a head over heart decision that they're going to go ahead and move when the time is right. They're going to move forward in decisions for themselves right now at the time, just taking the time out to go within about their situation, how they feel moving forward when it comes down to their finances, when it comes down to their groundedness, their stability, okay, when it comes down to their marriage, when it comes down to what's fulfilling for them. You got someone who's just probably going in deep, it could be you or the other person, about overall, okay, the overall, and trying to get a practical plan of how to move forward. Virgo. Virgo. Messages for Virgo. I'm going to go one more time, Virgo. Okay. If I can get it. Okay, Virgo, we have forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. We have make a commitment. And we have it's time to leave an unhealthy situation. Okay, so it's time to leave an unhealthy situation. Clearly moving away from something that's very toxic, something that's unhealthy for you, is having you in your thoughts, is having you up at night, is having you speak very ill of yourself as well as your situation as well as the person. Okay, it's having you feel stagnant. It's not having you birth anything out new. It's not having what you've already created is not moving anywhere. It's not creating more. It's not bringing in more creation. You understand? It's not birthing out anything new. It's the same mundane. It's the same argument. It's the same fight. It's the same nitpick, tick for tack. It's the same thing. It's the same story. Even though we don't have the world here, it's the same cycle. Okay, and you need to forgive yourself because you need to understand you clearly did nothing wrong. Bringing love into the situation could clearly been you just being balanced in this situation, trying to balance out the situation. You know, you are the other person, steady trying to see where you can fix things, where you can compromise, where you can kind of move things along, allowing and hoping that this person kind of understands where you're coming from when you make these statements. Also putting forth the effort to show this person how much you love them and how much you would want to be in this relationship. If you've done the work, and you forgiven yourself and forgave the person, you did nothing wrong. Okay? Forgive yourself now. If you keep forgiving the person, let me back up. You're forgiving the person, wanting to fix it, wanting to move forward. It's time for you to forgive yourself and understand you did nothing wrong. You're not doing anything wrong if you're choosing to walk away or have walked away already. Make a commitment. Make that commitment to yourself, okay? Having the courage, having the confidence to move forward with what it is that you clearly decide, because justice is here. You want a balanced out situation when it comes down to your stability, when it comes down to your finances, when it comes down to your ideas, what it is you want to birth out, when it comes down to your job, when it comes down to your family dynamic, because Four of Wands is more family as well. It's a relationship comes together, but I'm also seeing Empress. I'm seeing, when I see these things abundantly, Nine of Cups, when I see an abundance of things like this, I look at this as this can actually have been also a family dynamic. Okay? So make the commitment to yourself to give your dreams that practical plan. To give yourself that practical plan. To your movement forward needs that plan. Okay? Virgo. Angel cards. It's kind of heavy energy as well, Virgo. So I can say that I truly understand, and I can definitely relate to actually what it is that you're going through right now with moving forward away from something that was very fulfilling, something that was very, at one time, very, very loving, very bonded type. Like I said, it's like a soulmate type of energy. And it's kind of it's not always easy to let those things go, let them people go, or that energy. You know, sometimes you stay connected for a long time. You have no idea. You can be moving forward in your life and you still just have this energy that just still, because you're connected to that person on a soul level. You know, so it gets kind of hard to move away from that person or have the understanding why this person just won't compromise with getting things together with you, or y'all creating or birthing something new. It may just be some soulmates also are just here to teach us lessons. You know, that opens us up to our creativity. That opens us up to the value of understanding the value and the worth of ourselves. Okay, and you don't understand that until later on. But at the time, it hurts so bad. It's so devastating that it's like a stab in the heart, literally. You know what I'm saying? Like, it hurts so bad. And I can definitely understand where you're coming from. And that's the energy that I'm feeling here for Virgo, or a few Virgos out there. But the person is very toxic for you. You can't get it together anymore. You can't come back. You couldn't leave and come back. It had to be fixed right then and there to move forward. If the person leaves and come back, it could never, not to say that it would never work, but at that time, it's not going to work as you've foreseen it, as you've envisioned, or as you feel it. Okay, it's just not. Okay, because there's a need to go apart now on your own paths, and what it is that you've learned, go ahead and create for yourself. I hope that helped, Virgo. Virgo. Messages for Virgo. Okay. You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. Exactly. By going within and doing the work, there's the understanding and a clear understanding that no harm is going to come to you when it comes down to you moving forward. There's nothing that you really have to worry about when it comes down to this person. What it is pretty much a mirroring effect. And on top of that, it could be you being your worst enemy. Okay. And it's you that need to feel protected. And it's you. Okay, that needs to understand that the worst is behind you. It is you that needs to see and feel that and understand that. Okay, it may have nothing to do with the other person, with having a clear understanding that you're protected from them. It could just be yourself feeling safe to move on, feeling safe with your decision, feeling safe to bring the balance and the justice to yourself, feeling safe to take your own road, your own path. Underneath the deck, you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. Okay, if this is clearly a marriage, expert advice is definitely what you're going to need, right? All right, Virgo, go ahead and ask a question. I'm pulling from the Angels Answers Oracle in hopes that I'll pull a answer for you directly. Oop. Okay. Okay, Virgo. Heard somebody say, I don't want a damn answer. Then I must say, honey, what it is clearly that you want. If you don't want a damn answer or need a damn answer, then that clearly means you're just moving away and already have the answers you need, which is wonderful. Because you done went in and you done did the work. Next step is getting yourself healthy. Next step is moving to create what it is you want to create for yourself and staying in that transition. Then you're welcoming all the new energy. All the new energy. On every four corners of the universe. Okay? Or was that, I don't want to answer, I want my damn person back. It is what it is, even if you want the person. You hear me? It is what it is, even if you want the person back. To go back is to not move forward. Just saying. Unless that person, again, went to y'all separate corners. And learned those lessons, you know? Seriously. To have that understanding with self is to then have that understanding with other people. About other people, with other people, certain situations. Go ahead and ask your question, Virgo. Virgo. Answers for Virgo. Answers for Virgo. When nothing came out the first time, I thought of that person saying, I don't want no damn answer. Virgo is telling you to wait. Underneath the deck says compromise. Okay? For that Virgo out there that said, I don't want no answer, I want my person, it's time to compromise. I'm going to go ahead and re-wait out of the book. Your situation is going to require a little patience. Your angels are not saying no, but they're saying not yet. Sometimes heaven needs a little extra time to make all the pieces fall perfectly into place. What you are asking for may have an effect on the lives of others. When that occurs, it can take additional preparation to make sure that everyone's needs are seen too. Be patient so that all who are involved can have the experience they're meant to have. I'm telling you, Virgo, I'm going to go ahead and read compromise for you too at the bottom of the deck. In order to create a happy outcome for the situation, you will find it necessary to compromise. Allow yourself some time to become clear about what is truly important to you. Also take note of matters where you would be open to changing your position. Work towards an agreement where everyone wins. Be open to cooperation that would allow you to get what you need while also assisting others in fulfilling their desires. Be objective about finding a balance between respecting everyone's viewpoints and still being true to your own. And there you have it. So the person that is moving forward out of this relationship because it's very unhealthy for them and moving along in another direction or grounding themselves, trying to figure out if they should leave or not, move in this other direction. In order to have the clear understanding, there's a need for you to wait. There's a need for you to plan strategically. There's a need for you to make a commitment to yourself where it is that you need to go. It's a need for you to forgive yourself for any wrongdoing as well as the other person having compassion for that person, bringing love into your situation. Okay? And when it comes down to your stability and getting firm with yourself on the decision that you made already, whatever it is that's left moving forward, understand that you are protected. Okay, there's a need for you to feel safe. There's a need for you to already go within and understand that the worst is behind you. Okay, there's no need for you to look backwards. It's all forward movement now. And not to be so in your head about it as well or beating yourself up about it. Have a sense of humor about it. Okay, all right, so don't let the past hold you back and understand that you are worthy of love. The deep kind, the very deep, deep kind. The kind that you also give yourself. All right, so Virgo, I hope these messages did resonate with you. If they didn't, again, please check out your moon and your rising sign. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye.